Welcome back to Talk of the Town. 3 years ago, Connor and Caden Long from White House, Tennessee were named Sports Kids of the Year by Sports Illustrated Kids after completing 14 triathlons, including 2 Iron Kids triathlons. Team Long Brothers has never finished first, but they always cross the finish line together and triumphantly, with Connor pushing his little brother who has spastic cerebral palsy. It's such an inspiring story, and their mother, Jenny Long, tells about it in a new book called Expect a Miracle. We are delighted to have Jenny Long joining us on Talk of the Town now. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
You've done all the national TV shows. Now you're here in your hometown,
yes.
and we're so glad to have you.
This is bigger than because this is my local. This is hometown.
Well,
for me.
thank you. We're really glad to have you. You know, we would expect that this book would be all about your sons and their amazing sports journey, but actually the book begins with you and your childhood.
Yes, it does. It actually goes back all the way into my younger years and some of the adversity that I had to face with losing a mother at a young age, up until getting pregnant at a young age, getting married. Life went very fast for me and didn't make some best choices. So it does. A lot of people think it would be just about the boys, but it's basically how I and our family faced adversity and pressed on, and we found our miracle.
Yeah, and the miracle actually was the one that you experienced.
Yes.
Because after a troubled childhood, you know, and some really difficult times in your life, you felt like you had a cloud over you.
I did. I felt like, you know, everywhere I went, everything I did, my past was just hung over me. I felt like I had just a bad cloud, and I felt people judged me, like they would automatically know what I'd went through, like they would have known that, you know, I got married in a prison. So I had a hard time facing that. So my boys were a big redemption for me.
Yeah. Connor is your older son, and he saw in a magazine, Nashville Parent Magazine, the idea of competing a triathlon and wanted to compete with your younger son, Caden, who has cerebral palsy.
Really threw me. It was like left field. Like I didn't see that one coming at all. It was a very, you know, you don't know what to say. You're like, you don't want to tell him no, but you don't want to tell him yes.
Right.
And
what was it like to see them cross the finish line the first time?
It was amazing. For the first time, we got to see them both do something together despite odds, finishing together with smiles on their face. It was one of the best days of my life, except when they were born.
Sure.
So
ESPN heard about them and did a story on them, and that's how Sports Illustrated found out about them?
Yes, I do believe, because after the E60 segment, then that's when they were nominated to be a Sports Kid of the Year.
Wow.
And it was a public vote, so all of our friends, family, and the public were able to vote them, and they actually won.
That's just remarkable. I mean, how has this changed life for your family to have all this national attention?
Well, it really hasn't. I mean, it really hasn't changed much of our family life. We're still a typical family. We have a special needs child in our family, so we have hard days still. We're just like anybody else. We work, we cook, we're just a regular family. So we're just a family that now has a platform to be able to spread awareness to other families and other individuals that are in our shoes.
Of course, you get to meet LeBron James too. That's pretty cool.
Yes, very good guy too. Very good guy.
Yeah, that's neat. So are the boys continuing their triathlons?
Yes, they are actually. This is kind of off season for tries right now. So next summer is going to be actually very interesting, because they were given their new chair. So this is going to be fun to see them out there running with the new chair.
How wonderful. How has this changed your life?
It has opened up my life so much. I see things in a different light. I'm able to, you know, it's given me so much hope. That our community, just seeing the love and the outreach that they've given to Caden, that, you know, just all the acceptance that Caden has had. I mean, it's just made a very big impact for me.
That's wonderful. So happy for you.
Thank you.
That's great. What a lovely family. You can hear more about their story in this book. It's called Expect a Miracle.